Hi everyone, I'm Frida, and today I will introduce the details of my assessment 1, which is about the ideas, the storyboard of my game. The background of the game, it is about a kitten who entered heaven after death, but she must find out the cause of her death before she can really pass to the heaven. So the kitten goes back to her room before she died, looks for important clues among the many objects, and finds the cause of her death according to them. So let's start with a classic animation. I'm sure most of you have seen it. This is a clip from Tom and Jerry. Tom went to heaven after he died and saw many dead cats rejoicing at heaven's gate. So here we go. Animation, we see that the cats registered with the paradise staff has died tragically. Some of them were crushed to death, some were smashed to death, some were beaten by visual dogs, and these were even cats that were tied in sacks and drowned. And the reality is often more cruel than we can imagine. I've collected some of the observed deaths of cats that have occurred around us, and they have suffered far more cruelty than what is shown in the film. These videos are downloaded from official Chinese newspaper channels, and there are many more inhuman ways to abusing cats that we have not heard. Many netizens have also commented on this, and I have seen many abuses that has not been reported. It shows that this is not a real thing, but a socialized and a common event. It also reflects the indifference of the vast majority of the humanity, while the immense pressure of society causes people to be unable to release and thus prey on weak animals. I hope that through a short game, people can feel compassion, empathize with what happened to the kitten, and call on everyone to cherish life. This is the original intention of my assessment 1. After that, I tried to find some more examples to be a reference, and then I found great videos. It was designed and shot by a creative video writer from Chinese TikTok, but the theme is about public abuse. But what she delivered and what I want to express is the same idea. Anyway, let's see the video.
欢迎来到天堂之门，你是怎么死的？
我不知道。
你死前最后的记忆是什么？
很黑，很冷，很痛，有一把锤子，还有他。
你是被他用锤子打死的吗？
不，在那之前我已经快死了，我遍体鳞伤。
你为什么没有反抗？
我没有力气，我已经很久没吃东西了。
为什么不吃？
他没有给我食物，他把我关在一个很黑暗的地方。
他是谁？
他是我的家人。
那他为什么要杀你？
我不知道。
你必须看出自己死亡的真正原因，天堂之门才能为你打开。
是因为我不够乖吗？是我不够漂亮？是我太脏、太活泼、太便宜？还是因为我只是一只小狗
？Of course, my friends have made some comments during the progress. For example, for the selection of clues, we looked for a lot of items referring to some of the cat's abuse incidents and what cats can eat, and finally select these items that can be used as clues. So based on this video and some ideas from my friends, also from myself, the project was attained. First of all, the story was set in the context of a kitten coming to the heaven, but she can only enter if she tells the reason for her death. So she goes back to the room she was in before she died to find the reason for her death. There are 7 clues in the room, and we need to find all of them in order to know what the reason for the kitten's death is. After finding all the clues, you will be asked if you know the cause of the kitten's death, but the answers shown are all wrong because she didn't do anything wrong. She was just used to as a tool to vent her emotions. At the end, there will be a monologue of the kitten. And next, I will show the all operation progress. You can click on the end of the sentence to display the next sentence. Only 7 items in the room will appear in detail when you clicked. This is the item's monologue. In response to the assessment 1, I think there's many things I need to improve in details. The problem in this, I think I can do more better. The most important problem is about the technical problem, which is raised by the professor. I made a mistake in the format of the final production because all the backgrounds and the materials was drawn on the Procreate, which is the apps on my iPad, but they are not the vector in images. So in assessment 2, I will try to correct the technical problems I had in assessment 1, but the most important thing is to correct the format. I had 3 options. First, I will try to do the method of adjusting frames. Second, I will redraw the vector image. The third method is redrawing it in Animate. That's all of my assessment 1 presentation. Thank you for listening.